Welcome, monkey movers. Sorry that I already had the two moves on the board. I had to make sure that my opponent was a non-bot using player. Seems legit though. Okay, so that's a pretty safe opening that she opted for. Go ahead and put my knight on f3. So I wonder if he's planning on bringing this knight to b6. What if I take the center? d4. I'm assuming push, and then I go here. But I don't grab this immediately. But the knight is on f6, so he can't really support this way. And then the queen doesn't support this advance, not to mention he doesn't have c6 played, so maybe I can afford to play d4. I'm gonna go with it. Of course, perfectly possible that they take here as well. What is this anyway, Egypt? Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I woke up at 4 a.m., so I'm quite tired. I don't know if you guys could see the clock there. Yeah, you can. It was like 8:30, so it's not really like late, but I'm just tired from waking up early. But the grind doesn't stop. Yes, now I have an opportunity to take that. But with my knight, with my bishop, or with my queen is the question. So typically I take with a knight. But here I think I could take with my bishop. The only thing is then he might play c5. Which I mean he might play anyway. Maybe I could take with pawn. Because if I take with one of these pieces, then he has c5 available, and then this is going to fall. I have an isolated pawn, which I would not be too thrilled about. I can drop down to c2, but it doesn't change the fact that this ends up being an isolated pawn. I can take with this, maybe play d5. I'm not quite sure. I've never really given it too much thought. I've always just taken with a knight, but now that I'm examining my opening a little more closely, I feel like maybe that's not the best option available. Maybe take, push. Do I have knight b5 available? I feel like just a6, right? I'm left scrambling. Actually, no, this would be takeable with check. So here, here. I go there, and then if he castles immediately, I mean, this pawn's still kind of weak, right? Here, he takes, then I'm grabbing this. If he castles, then I think I'm still grabbing that. If he takes, then I probably take. Yeah, I think it works out. Maybe I actually looked into this before, and that's why I always take with knight. Of course, he might not play c5 anyway. He might just castle. Or she, sorry. I think that's a woman. Yeah, it looks like it. Amira is her name. Yeah, so we just see a castle. So yeah, I would like to get castled myself, so probably just bishop e2 here. Ah, I could have went knight f5 and just picked up the bishop. That would have been nice, actually. Alright, I have another chance to do so. I could also just go bishop f3 right now. Then here I just pick up a free pawn. Here nothing, so he's just going to move his rook out of the way for free, I think. So let's try that first. And now, boom! A better move opens up. I could even be greedy and like take this pawn or something. But I think I'd rather just take the exchange. So queen's gonna go here, yeah. But I'm not exactly in a rush to take the rook because it's not going anywhere. So, since it's not going anywhere, can I take the pawn? I don't think so. But maybe. Well, regardless if I take the pawn or not, I think that I don't want to move the knight just yet. So maybe I put my knight here. Maybe I could even coordinate something like that. So yeah, knight c3. Yeah, b6 was a weird move. So I'll take the rook, of course. Sure. And now that I'm up material, I think I just take the bishop. Okay. And now am I able to go queen f3? I don't see what he could do to stop it, really. Yeah, we'll try it. Might have this move in the future, but still a little ways off. I'll go ahead and pre-move that. Dun, dun, dun. Excuse me. Gotta do my obligatory fat check. Definitely gotten fatter, but it's all for a good cause, so. Can I go here? I don't see why not. So here, castles, we see this knight move. With this one coming, it's a bit frustrating, I guess. I guess I would just fall back. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, now I can castle. I'm just making sure I don't sense danger, but I don't see any. Actually, didn't even take any time to think. This pawn is definitely hanging, yeah. I mean, I still cover it, but I made the move too quick. Anyway. I'm considering going to b7. So he takes the pawn, I take the pawn on c7. He takes my bishop, I take his bishop, he takes my knight, so I'm losing. So it's probably better for me to try to play some defense. At least a little bit. But it's also possible he's going to go here now. But I support it, actually, with the bishop. So I could just play a3. And then he would get the pawn, but I think it'd be fairly easy for me to convert without the queens on the board. Okay, that just seems not all that good, if you ask me. I think I'm just going to take this square. The bishop doesn't have a whole lot of good places to go. Then I'm going to have f4 available. This here runs into f4, which is particularly no good for my opponents. This is the only thing that defends the pawn, although I don't necessarily want the pawn too bad. Yes, that's what he's going to try. So I have this move, but I don't completely trap it. Yeah, do I just proceed with f4 like I wanted to? He's running out of squares slowly, I guess. Yeah, I like this move. I could start getting some counterattacks in, which is quite nice. Now that I think about it, isn't this like the only square you can go? I also don't really mind that exchange, because it opens up my rook for free pretty much. Yeah, let's go for it. I can actually take either pawn, really. But I think I prefer this one. Don't ask me why, because I'm not sure. So this one's going to be easier to protect, though, because I just play this. And we're good. But this one opens up the bishop line. So I'll take priority on that. Yeah, so here I can pick up a pawn, if I would like to. I can also go here, where I'm threatening the knight and checkmate. So maybe this is best for now. me think for a moment. No, I think I do like this. I think c3 would have been a pretty good move for him. The only thing is if he plays c3, I'm just going to take it. And he pretty much has to recapture right there. So I just end up winning another pawn from him. I'm looking at others. Not to mention this guy would be a strong candidate for promotion pretty soon. But that might be his best move. Yeah, c3 is probably his best move here. So this is a little bit annoying. But I think that's all it is, just a little bit annoying. Excuse me. I'll still be up 2 pawns. Well, not 2 pawns, but I'd be up the exchange with a very good pass pawn. Good rooks. This pawn would be defending 2. This would be falling in a second. So yeah, c3, and I think I just consolidate and bring it to an endgame that I should win. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Yes, I'll just take. Ooh, I could even double, actually. This I might like more than everything else. Let me think about that for a moment. Does he actually have any threats? Or can I just happily double? Here's this move. Bishop takes, pawn takes. That's going to be a draw. If there's anything I've learned from my last few games, it's that we want to avoid draws when we can. Besides, like I was saying, I have a very nice position here. His best move might even just be to play queen a3 and defend this. Okay. I don't think that was the correct move. So I'm going to threaten this here. Now I'm threatening this pawn. I'm also threatening to go here so I could promote this. And this guy would be in trouble of getting taken. Yeah, probably just here. Not quite, not quite. Alright, backup plan. I just take the bishop immediately. Pawn takes, check. He goes here and I push. With rook e8 coming. Is that good enough? I don't know, actually. It's good, but I don't know if it could be better or not. Maybe just rook here. Nah. What about queen c7? Can I just push this? Here, I'm not too worried about him taking, because this move is too strong. And he has nothing on the light, or she, I gotta stop saying he. She has nothing on the light squares, so I should be pretty free to do what I want. Let me examine this one more time though, just because it's forcing. just trade back the exchange pretty much. Yeah, it's too risky though. I like my position as is. Maybe just queen c7 like I was saying. So queen c7, maybe we see bishop d8. Okay, so what about queen c6? No, thank you. Maybe queen c6. Takes push. This doesn't stop it. I mean, it's going to be annoying that he's going to have a pass pawn, but what can I do about that? What if I just threaten the queen like this? Does that do anything? Takes, and then here. It's got to be decent, right? But then you could just go back. So maybe here takes and I double. Queen here. I'm sure it's all winning, but I wish I could see like something obvious in the short term, not just in the long term. Yeah, this probably is my best bet as far as simplicity is concerned. Yeah, we'll go with it. What sucks though is that this queen actually covers this square quite nicely. It's a little frustrating actually. Although after this and moves in here, I mean, rook to but rook E won't even exist. So change of plans yet again, I guess. I guess I gotta go here first before I double up. It sucks. Hopefully he does something nice and easy for me like this, so I could just back rank mate him. Her, sorry. She plays mainly people from Egypt. I wonder if she purposely does that. I imagine so. It's also probably harder to find matches that way, though. Alright, so now she's targeting this. But this pawn will be hanging, so I can actually double up. Yes, we'll double up. If this comes, I think I'm gonna take this. Yeah, so I can probably just take. I do not recommend her. Okay, with the queen? I guess. So I still maintain my pawn advantage, but it's not like it's a ton. Maybe a4, but my queen is getting into a bit of an interesting spot. Yeah, my time is running low too. I really should just convert this. Stop being so picky. What's the best way to convert this? So annoying. Maybe here first. This is a bit desperate, but g4, g5 probably could work eventually. I'm gonna go a4 for now. We'll try doing something simple. My queen needed to fix its position anyway. Yeah, here also lets me play a4, a5, and make another pass pawn. This is 2 games in a row, though, that I've given up a pass pawn for no reason. I could have definitely held on for longer. Oh well. Probably h3 would be nice at some point. g2 or g3 or h3 actually. Excuse me. Queen b3 is not a bad backup option. Rook b3 could be okay. But yeah, I definitely want to make some sort of move here. And then maybe I can rook lift to c6. But for now, the idea is to do this. Basically doing a lot of cheap tricks instead of fixing my position is why this is dragging on longer. Because she hasn't fallen for any of them. This is definitely a game that I can envision myself losing. Let's go here. Offer a queen trade. So now I could also hopefully force some trades here. Should be quite nice. So yeah, if I could first go after the queen and then go here, then I have some back rank ideas. This bishop is also still stuck there for a little while, because it can't stop defending this. I don't know what that's all about. Probably should just go rook f2. But then my pieces are not coordinated yet again. But what other choice do I have? So here, I'm purposely giving up this pawn for that one. I don't mind that. Let's try another exchange. Just gotta keep trying some exchanges until they benefit me. Oh, I just gave up a pawn. Great. We'll see if she sees it, but I don't know why she wouldn't. Great. I don't think it'll be that simple to get her to stop defending either. Maybe get this rook over here. That's covered by the queen as well. Oh, this is so stupid. Wish I wasn't so awful at this game. Alright, I'll start with h3. One less thing to worry about. Maybe queen here next. Allow this guy to go here, allow this guy to go here. Still should have more than enough of a lead to convert this, but it really should stop being bad. Yeah, I don't know what he's threatening with that. Not all that worried. Go here. This idea still remains. This idea still remains. I'm trying to make my move semi-quickly so I could win back some of this clock advantage or disadvantage. H5 is probably a good move here. The two rooks should start being strong here soon once I stop being bad. Maybe I should play g4 after all. Okay, so here I have this move. So this is a threat, of course, but I'd much rather have a bishop for free. If he moves the bishop, then I pick this up. Even if he grabs this, I mean, my queen is positioned in such a way that it's quite strong. Rook here doesn't work. I still take. He can't recapture. He doesn't have any perpetual because I cover his check square. Okay. Do I sacrifice now and then go queen? Yes, queen d7 a move. I gotta move faster. It's not a bad move. I can play a4. Excuse me. He's got to be careful because this actually just loses the game for him. I guess this could be a playable move, but I got a pawn. So he opts to defend. Okay. I can just attack him again. But let's play a4 for now, because his rook is very passive. His bishop is still stuck, and his queen doesn't have a whole ton of squares available either. Oh, excuse me. If he goes queen c8, then I'll just go queen b5. Slowly improve. Not too worried about that. I could just go rook f4. Queen d6 I like, actually. I could simultaneously attack the rook and the pawn. I want to attack the pawn no matter what, but if he allows queen d6, not rook d6, then I'll probably have a high probability of it dropping. Because I'm guessing he's going to defend somehow with like queen b3. But queen b3, then I have my queen d6 idea. And then if the rook moves, I'm going to be able to play queen b4, exchange queens. And he shouldn't be able to defend that other b6 pawn. So then I could hopefully finish this once and for all. Yeah, so he does go there. So let's make a quick move. And then if rook d8, then I actually like something better than queen b4. Then I could play rook or queen c7, and then I'm threatening to take the bishop on the next move. Queen c7. Right? Excuse me. Yeah, now I'm threatening to take here because the rook would be hanging. If he tries going for a back rank mate, then I just take the bishop, right? Takes. Check. He has to go here and then check, and I win the rook. Yeah, so here I could just take. What am I missing? I think I'm winning. Yeah, I think she finally slipped up. Alright, very nice. Still have to convert it, but we'll be on equal footing time-wise, and I'll be up a piece. I'll be up a rook, to be exact. Just have to make sure that he doesn't find a repetition, or she doesn't find a repetition anywhere. Because it definitely could exist, so I just have to cover the repetition and I should be fine. Seriously? What is this? So I think I just take here now. What am I missing? You don't have a check. You don't have anything. Rook is going to be coming to f8. I guess that king here would be a move. But I don't think that actually works. I think I actually have mate by force. I mean, I guess that we're going to have this exchange. Yeah, so we'll trade off the rooks. And now I just gotta make sure I don't get check repetition. So this check and then this check is what I have to defend. And the queen takes care of this one. Queen takes care of this one, so there's never a loss by repetition. So, I say I go after this pawn. And at the right moment, I'll have queen c2 check. Excuse me, queen c2 check. Alright, so is now the moment where I have queen c2 check? I don't think so. Not yet. I'll take with the rook. Then maybe I'll go here. Okay. Sure. No, I don't want to draw. What? Cover your draw right here. It's not like you lost this by like some fluke. Yeah, and time is now even too. Not to mention I have plenty, so I'm not going to get flagged. I have a tactic ready to win the game. Just need her to move. Yeah, so check. She's going to go here. Check. We have to move the pawn. So check. I'm going to do it the other way. I'm going to do this one first so that you can block the mate. You could block with queen, of course, if you would like. I'll try to get a stalemate, but I don't plan on giving you one. Thank you for the game. Let's game review it. It's time to check in. Yeah, you've told me that already. Okay, how'd we do? 77.8%. Not very good. 2 brilliancies though, so that's something, right? Anyway, let's analyze. So I played d4. Okay, so knight captures is best. Alright, so maybe I just saw the analysis and that's where I remember it from, but I figured it out today, even though it took me like 5 minutes. So at least going forward, I know that there's fact behind it. Yeah, here we of course have that. Now we win material. Queen f3 is a mistake. Castling's better. Yes, true. I just wanted to simplify where I could have just like kept the gas on him and the pressure. Queen a5, castle, knight e5, queen e2, knight f d7. We got knight d5, bishop d8. He's moving backwards. Play f4. Ooh, a4 was actually good too. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, because I could have tried trapping him this way. But anyway. Takes. Queen g4. Oh yeah, if I took right away, then I would be able to check afterwards and win the knight. But he wouldn't have this pesky defender anymore. Yeah, so bishop takes c3 is brilliant. I didn't think it was that brilliant, but I did like this position. Bishop f6, rook a to e1. We have queen a3, rook f3, queen b4, rook's double. Taking that was bad. I should have gone. Okay, yeah, because I could just threaten mate at any point, so I could try getting some exchange off of him. Yeah, here I just gave up an important pass pawn, which again is another mistake that I made. Queen b3, queen e2, queen e3 is a blunder. Yeah, true, I need that. I play h3 just to get rid of some BS that might happen. Rook e8, queen f4, queen a6, queen g4, king h8. I don't know how that's a mistake. I thought it was decent. Queen d7, rook f8, a4, queen c4, rook f4, queen b3, queen d6. Stuff all makes sense. Yeah, here, I don't know if I would say that's brilliant, but glad they thought so. We'll trade off rooks. And yeah, from here, my tactic is to just mate him. Her. But yeah, not a terrible game. Low accuracy, I guess, but 2 brilliancies to make up for it. I don't know why they say this is a blunder. It's not like this is losing all of a sudden. I still definitely have the advantage. I just have to work harder to prove it. But yeah, that game was longer than it should have been. But I hope you guys may have learned how to close these annoying games out at least. Because the advantage that I gained was pretty much a freebie. So all I had to do was convert it, which I did sloppily, but the way you should do it shouldn't be hard to figure out from watching, I think. You pretty much just want to force pieces to play defensively. This bishop never was able to move. This rook was pretty much stuck to the back line, never had an active role. So it's kind of those ideas that you want to force pieces to do nothing, and then when they're forced to do nothing, your other pieces are able to attack other key squares. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you next time.